In exactly 1 week, I'll be running the marathon I've been training for the past 6 months. So that means in a few days, I will look like this. So yes, the moment every runner secretly looks forward to, and that is the carb loading process. But there is a lot more that goes into the final week of your marathon besides just eating. So in this video, I want to take you through all the things I'm doing to be as ready as possible on race day itself. Let's go. So these are the 8 topics that we'll be discussing, starting with number 1, the taper. The taper might be not as easy as it sounds because you are dropping volume and also a little bit intensity, but this could be mentally challenging because most of the times you'll feel more rewarded when you've done a huge workload. But the goal is to let fatigue go down and get the legs as sharp as possible on that starting line. And next we have sleep and recovery. The weeks, and especially the week prior to your marathon, you could be helping yourself a great deal by getting some extra sleep.
I'm just a big toasty cinnamon bun.
Research has shown that it actually improves your marathon time when compared to not having slept enough. So do yourself a favor after putting in all those hard training hours, just get some more sleep, you'll be much more ready on race day. And next we have nutrition and carb load. This is what every runner just looks forward to, being able to eat 2 days as much as you like, all in the name of science. Topping up those glycogen stores, starting 2 days before the marathon is perfect. And that's my approach to carb loading. I will eat whatever I eat normally, but I'll take in some extra desserts. Oh yeah. Chocolates, cakes, whatnots, 2 days, all of them. Then we get to hydration. This is often not very much thought about. Usually what I like to do is just drink an extra bottle of electrolytes the day of the race itself, and the day prior just drink regularly, get a good hydration in, and make sure you have eaten enough sodium so you can maintain that hydration. All right, and this is where we get to my personal favorite part, and that is the gear. And then also the race logistics, but the gear. It is good to know beforehand what shoes to wear, what bibs to wear, what t-shirt to wear, because on race day, like anything prior, don't try anything new. Don't use socks for the first time, you'll get blisters. Don't use pants that you haven't worn before, because you'll just get shaving. If anything you take away from this video, it is nothing new on race day. I personally have some very good shorts that have a lot of pockets where I can stuff some gels in. And then your race logistics, know what time you need to be where and plan ahead. And now we get to the morning of the marathon itself. It starts with breakfast and your pre-race routine. Know what you're gonna eat for breakfast. Eat the things you usually eat before you go on a long run or a training run, so you know you digest it well. And make sure you eat it well enough in advance. 3 hours is probably the ideal time, so count backwards from starting time of the race 3 hours before, so you know when to eat, and then set your alarm clock accordingly if it's an early event. And then try to get your pre-race routine rehearsed before the actual marathon. Know how to warm up, when you want to use the bathroom the last time. If you want to eat or drink something prior to the race, make sure you have that dialed in. And we get to the penultimate part, your race day fueling strategy. This is probably one of the most important items on this list because this can make or break your marathon. Running out of energy halfway through because you're not eating and drinking enough is devastating. There is no coming back from this. I will personally try and go for around 110 grams of carbs every hour. Eating and drinking that much during your running is not easy, so make sure you practice it regularly. But the more you can eat and drink, the more energy you'll have, the more power output you will be able to produce. And then lastly, we have goal pace and mindset. Also here, don't try anything new on race day. If you have not practiced your goal race paces, then it's difficult to know what you're getting into on the marathon itself. I have previously ran a 2 hour 58 minute marathon, which equates to 4 minute 14 minutes per kilometer. And I feel like I can do better this time. Now, this might boomerang back into my face, but I'm thinking somewhere between 4:05 and 4:10 minutes per kilometer sounds achievable. Now, during the marathon, you will feel the pain. The marathon is known to humble a lot of runners, so make sure you're in a good mindset. So there you have it. This is my last week before the marathon. If you take away anything from this video, let it be that you try nothing new on race day. This is a mistake I see people making so many times. Happy running, and I'll see you guys after the marathon. Bye.